Dear children, today in this video, we will try to solve the pair of linear equations 2x minus 3y is equal to 8 and 4x minus 6y is equal to 9 graphically. Rewriting the given equations, we get y is equal to 8 minus 2x by minus 3 and y is equal to 9 minus 4x by minus 6 for the second equation. Now observe the denominators, children. Here you have 3 and here you have 6. Both the denominators have 3 as one of the factor. Now, while solving these values, unless and until the numerator is a multiple of 3, we get non-terminating decimals. So, if numerator happens to be a multiple of 3, then it is well and good. We'll get an integer value for y. Otherwise, when we divide any number other than the multiple of 3 by 3, we get non-terminating decimals. Same thing here, as 3 is one of the factor of the denominator. Right. Now today we'll check whether there is any simple way of finding out the values, integer values for these coordinates by using some simple technique, simple method. Let us see. Observe this line, children. It represents 2x minus 3y is equal to 8. Now let us find out the integer coordinates on this line. Observe this small square here. The vertices of the small square represents the integer coordinates. So let us find out, do we have any such points on this line? Yes, we have one point here, one more here, one more here. Yes, again one more here. Let us write these, plot these points on the line and write them. Yes, so you can observe A is 1, 2, B is 4, 0, C 7, 2 and D 10, 4. Let us write the x coordinates and y coordinates separately. You can observe the coordinates, x coordinates are 1, 4, 7, 10 and y coordinates are minus 2, 0, 2, 4. Observe these children. Yes, they are in AP. What about the y coordinates of these points? They too are in AP. Do we have anything to say with respect to our coefficients? Yes. These points of x coordinates have 3 and y coordinates as 2 as common difference. So we can get the next point just by subtracting b from x and adding a to y coordinate. Yes, once we get a point on line by trial and error method, we can write any number of points by using x minus b, y plus a. To our problem? Yes. Pair of linear equations 2x minus 3y and 4x minus 6y is equal to 9. After writing the coefficients, when we take the ratio, we got a1 by a2 1 by 2, b1 by b2 1 by 2, c1 by c2 as 8 by 9. So we observed a1 by a2 is b1 by b2 but not equal to c1 by c2. Therefore, the lines are parallel and inconsistent. Let us consider the equation. Now draw the table to find the values. When x is equal to 0, we are getting the value of y to be 8 by 3, which is a non-terminating decimal. So we'll leave it. Now we'll try with x is equal to 1 and we got it as 2. So it's an integer value. Let us consider this point 1 comma minus 2. When x is equal to 1, the value of y is minus 2. Now using our technique, we can get the next points. 1 plus 3, 4 plus yes. For the other line 2, we just substitute the value of x, and here it happens to be the minus 1.5. It is actually a decimal value. We have a decimal value for one place, but the thing is, it is quite difficult to find integer values on this line. You can check out. So it's even easier compare to non-terminating decimal to plot minus 1.5 on the graph sheet. So we'll consider this point 0 comma minus 1.5 on the graph as one of the point to be plotted, and we use our x minus b comma y plus a to get the next points on this line. Minus 6, so minus of minus 6 is plus 6. Next x coordinate is plus 6, and minus 4 is our a, so minus 1.5 plus 4 is 2.5. Now 6 plus 6 is 12 and 2.5 plus 4 is 6.5. Write all the ordered pairs and let us plot these values on the graph sheet. For the first straight line, let us plot the points which we have just got and join them to get a straight line. We need to write the scale, children. So let us write the scale. On x-axis 1 unit is equal to 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit, and y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to y unit. Now let us plot the points for the second equation and join them with a straight line and write the equation. As these are parallel lines, children, we have no solution. So this is how you need to draw the graph for solving the linear equations graphically. Practice it, children. Good luck.